I think it should come to Portland because Portland is a great city. I think it would be a nice change up. You know, usually I feel like it's been in the same cities a lot. And, you know, it would be cool just to see it in the city that I play in, you know, in a good city. And it would also be a great opportunity for people to see that it's probably not how you think it is. You know, a lot of people think a certain way about Portland, but they haven't really experienced it. So I think if it was a 4-day weekend where people just was in Portland and they had a chance to get out and see things and experience the city, they would think different of it. I mean, I think every time I come, I'm just like, man, if I would have made it one time, I would have been like, I made an All-Star game. So to be here for a 4th time, you know, a lot of guys don't get the opportunity at all. So you always get here and realize how special it is, and it kind of put things into perspective. So, you know, I'm just honored and thankful to be here again. I mean, I think right now the NBA is a guards game. And I think as long as you train and you do all the stuff to prepare yourself, you're going to have plenty of opportunity because we got the ball in our hands all the time. A lot of stuff is run through us. So I think part of it is the opportunity and then just preparing yourself, you know, the training, taking care of yourself, you know, just being in good shape, having your mind in the right space, and, you know, you'll be all right after that. So I think that plays a huge part for me. I mean, I don't know how many guys look and say I can take a piece of his game or that game because it ain't really a serious game like that. So, and we play against each other all the time, but I think it's an opportunity to get up close and personal with guys and get to know people you might not have known. But to answer your question, I would definitely take LeBron's physique, his body, his size, or KD's height. I would take Steph's jumper, Kyrie's handles, and I think that would be the perfect basketball player. I mean, I wasn't one of the coaches voting, but I think it's what makes him All-Star is obvious. You know, his team is a top team in the East right now. He impacts the game in so many different ways, you know, scoring the ball, playmaker, rebounding, defending at, you know, 5 different positions basically. So team winning, you know, the numbers back it up, and, you know, young star. So, you know, I think that says it speaks for itself. If I was a pro wrestler, my name would be Laheem the Dream Lillard. I mean, it seems like the league really enjoys those super teams, that type of thing, where you got a bunch of stars. But I don't think you need to go to a big market to, I guess, have that big market success because we got social media. So we exposed to the same people. Obviously, if you go to New York or LA or something like that, it's going to be a little bit different just because those are like such big cities and such big markets, and so many stars are in those places. But we can kind of create our own platforms through social media now. So you'll have guys in smaller markets still having that big market success. I think D-Wade's had a great impact on the game. You know, I always remember the commercial of him getting knocked down all those times and then basically saying how he get up every time and he keep battling. I was a huge D-Wade fan as a kid, and I still am now. You know, the tour that he's having right now, and, you know, the jersey swaps and all the attention, he deserves it. You know, he's had a hell of a career, and he deserves to, I guess, get the flowers while he can still smell them. You know, show him his love while he's on his way out. I think J. Cole, because my style is just, I think I just play the game the right way. You know, it's not really flashy and it's not really for everybody, but I think I'm the best. And I'll go out there and I produce that way. And I think J. Cole, you know, a lot of people prefer hearing different styles and louder, flashier type stuff. You know, they want an artist that his appearance is different than what J. Cole's is, but the quality and the production is always there. You know, so he has a real true fan base that supports him as an artist and as a person, and I think that's what I have as a player. So I think that's the best comparison for me. I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of D-Wade's last All-Star game. You know, I think about my first one. You know, all the guys. Kobe, I was on the bench with Kobe at my first All-Star game. And, you know, guys like Dwight Howard and Tim Duncan, stuff like that. Now, you know, D-Wade, you know, I get to play his last All-Star game with D-Wade. So when I look back on my career, I'm going to be able to look back at these moments. I think what's special about this team is it's a lot of players that complement each other. You know, I think having LeBron out there being a playmaker, ball handler, same with KD, being just so many versatile players that can play off of each other. And we could play a fast game, we could play a small lineup, a big lineup. You know, I think we had an advantage. To me, at this point, leadership to me is being a servant. You know, being willing to be a servant to other people, put other people before yourself, especially because you're in a position to do more. You know, I got the ball in my hands all the time. If we win, I'm gonna get all the credit. So I think being a leader in that situation, it's important to serve other people. How can I help this guy get more shots? How can I make the game easier for him? How can I put him in positions where he's gonna be successful? Just being aware, you know, of other people's feelings and other people's situations. You know, I think that's what leadership is about, especially in the NBA. Yeah, I mean, I think I love the city that I'm playing for, that I represent, the organization that I represent. So I think being a star in a small market, we're able to do that, like I said earlier, because of social media and, you know, how much attention we have on the game right now. But I take pride in representing that and pushing that forward. So that's what it is.